I can make a name tag too, I guess.
Yeah, do you have any ID I can double check?
Let me see your ID.
You can just stay right there for now.
What? Am I being detained?
No, I'm just talking
Okay.
to you.
Yeah, I just stopped over here to get some food, and I was going to go back to my computer in the library.
Okay.
So.
Okay. You have some ID I can double check, please?
May I see your ID?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, mine's my last name's Hines, then.
Hines?
Your name is Nelson.
Yep, Deputy Nelson.
All right.
So as far as ID.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to my computer. Am I being detained?
Yeah, you are for now. So
I am being detained. What's the crime? What's the crime?
what's the
Yeah.
failure to disclose identity at this point?
Okay. Well, I just told you my
so-
last name.
Okay, what's your first name?
Okay. What's your first name?
Delta 93.
And then I'll, go ahead and tell you my first name.
Negative. He's a little 1035.
So I'm being detained, right?
Right.
And the crime is what?
Do you have a physical on that individual?
What's the crime?
In Utah,
I'm a little
it's
confused.
failure to disclose identity.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Well, I
Nothing
asked
more
you to
than that.
identify who you are, and so, you showed me your name, so I told you my name.
This auditor has not committed any crime whatsoever, so he has no legal obligation to provide his identification to this officer. There is absolutely nothing illegal about sitting in your car, and this officer knows that, but is still doing his best to identify the auditor for no crime being committed.
We don't have to go that route.
Well, it's back and forth, right? So we're just having
For
a
this
conversation.
job, no. We don't have to disclose our
Well, why should I?
our birthday, but you would have to. Tell
Okay, why am I
Because it's part
required
of the law in
to?
Utah.
Okay, well, we're having a conversation, right? What's the crime that I'm committing?
As of right now, there's no crime unless you don't want to
Exactly.
unless you don't want to give us your information, then it is a crime.
All right,
in
well,
Utah.
that's why I'm asking for your information, and I'm willing to trade information with that.
Well, he gave you his name.
Yeah, I don't know your
want his-
first name. It's B. What does B stand
Delta
for?
93
His
would go for.
ID is Delta 93. That's what you need.
I don't know what that means. What is B your first name?
Yes.
It is
Okay, what's your first name?
Brooks.
Brooks. Okay. All right.
It's your Travis.
Yes.
What's your birthday?
And, okay. May I have your birthday?
And actually, no.
All right. Well, I'm willing to give mine, but you're not, so I don't understand
Okay.
what the deal is.
Travis, we're here because of you, not because of us. We're just trying to
What?
figure. We're not saying you're in trouble. We're just trying to.
Yeah, I
figure out
know.
what's going on.
There's no crime being committed, right? Or
There-
wait,
there
you're saying
is.
okay? I'm being detained because there's a
Sure.
crime being committed.
Well, because you're not giving us your identity.
I'm willing to
You are.
identify who I am.
Well, let's just identify. And then
Well, we're having a
we can
conversation,
introduce
right?
Ourselves after the fact.
We are. What? What do you mean? What's after the fact of what?
Of you giving him your information.
What information? What am I
The
required
information he
to?
asked.
Birthday or picture ID, any kind of identification.
Okay.
So who
It is part
you
of the
are.
Utah law.
For identifying
Yes,
myself, which I
yes.
did do. I told you my name's Travis.
That includes your birthday.
Part of it.
And you got my last name right.
Mhm.
Okay.
How do you spell it?
Oh, sure. It's Heinze.
Heinze
Yes.
with an E on the end.
Yep. And you're what? Nielesen.
What's your date of birth?
Okay. May I have yours in return?
Actually, no.
that- okay,
That's not
well,
how
what's-
it works.
We're identifying each other, right?
But
I
for
need to
us
know who
give
you
our
are.
birthday out, it's still totally different than what we're getting.
It's
here.
totally different.
It is. As law
Okay,
enforcement,
you don't have to identify who you are, yet I have to give you all. I have to.
our
What
badge
else
number
do
is
you
what
need
we
to know?
give
You need a urine sample too. What all are we trying to get at?
Sure, if you want to.
What are we trying
I'm not
to-
asking for that.
What am I trying to overcome for this this law that I'm breaking?
To disclose your full identity.
Okay, may I have yours as well?
No.
He told you what his
I already-
name was,
I told I said my name too.
but we need to know who you
What is that gonna?
How about your picture ID? I showed you mine, so you
I-
can show me yours.
Oh, I didn't quite see it. Let me take another look.
If you pull yours out, then we'll.
Well,
We'll let you take a
okay,
look.
sure, yeah, it's in this bag here. I can
As long as
pull
you
it
don't
out.
have any
Man,
weapons,
see,
you're
no,
gonna pull a weapon on us, you're gonna get
no,
one
go ahead,
pulled
go
on
ahead.
you.
You want to
understand?
reach it? You want to?
Okay, if you're gonna pull a weapon out of there.
No, there's no. It's my ID's in my bag.
Okay.
You can reach in there if you want.
He told this
feel it?
officer
You wanna
very
feel it?
clearly
Yeah, go
that he
ahead.
had to
Where is
reach
it
into his
there?
bag to
Well,
get his
it's in that
identification,
pocket, it's
and
open
this
now,
officer
so-
decided that he had to
That's
point his
okay.
firearm at the auditor's chest
no, it's in
and
the
tell him
smaller
not to
pocket.
reach for a weapon that he didn't have in the
Yeah,
first
right
place.
Yeah.
Officers like this tyrant right here being so willing
that's
to
it,
draw
that's
their
right.
firearm on
That's
law-abiding
it, you
citizens
had it.
are exactly what causes so
yeah.
many police-involved
inside there.
shootings.
Yep.
Not only does he draw a gun on the auditor, he snatches his wallet out of his
Well,
hand like he
may I
owns
see-
the
may I
thing
see your
and starts
ID in
digging
exchange?
through it,
That's
which
all
is
it
not
works,
only
right?
an assault,
May I-
but a
I'll show- I'll
violation of
just
the
show you-
auditor's
I'll show you
Fourth
mine, you
Amendment
show me
rights.
yours. Right. Oh, may I have your what's your first name?
Let's see your
Let's pull
B-A-T-T.
that out for now,
What?
and we'll go that route. As long as you don't have any warrants, you're on your way. Is that what you're worried about?
No, I have nothing to hide. I'm just asking for you not to. You also disclose who you are too. We have Bart.
We have
Barchi.
disclosed to
Michael
Okay.
Sean Barchi.
All right. I mean, you're asking me
Deputy
for my.
Nelson,
Yeah,
Deputy
yeah.
Bat,
All right.
Sergeant Barchi.
All right. And what's your first name? You said again? I think you told me, but it's D-Bats. Oh, you don't have to tell me your first name. Is that
Not right now. I think.
okay? All right. Yeah, I have nothing to hide, but I mean, you guys seem to
Well, then
have.
you don't have to worry
You
about
guys
it.
seem to have something to hide, so you might have something that you're worried about. I just don't understand. If it's a demand of me to identify myself, I also ask in return
We're here for a
for
reason. We're-
identification as
someone
well.
was concerned about just so we're here. To
Yeah, and it gives them permission. No, it gives you guys permission to harass me. Pretty much. Somebody calls you. Somebody calls you, and that gives you permission to say this guy's a bad guy and
we
start
gotta check out
harassing
everything. We
and
don't
pull
know
your
what's
gun
going
out
on.
on me. It gives you permission to do that stuff. And it's amazing. It's strange. People probably don't even know who this caller is. It's just a stranger who calls, and all of a sudden I can become a bad guy and get a gun pulled out on me.
No one said you're a bad guy.
Well, I got a gun pulled on me, so I mean, there's an inclination of that.
Next up is Utah Cop Watch, who brings us a video from the same precinct that Long Island Audit was arrested at, and shows us that these officers clearly haven't learned their lesson about rights in America.
I'm being very serious.
So can I get your business card too? Since you want to threaten to arrest me?
Well, it's not a threat. I'm just letting you know.
You giving me? Is it a threat of arrest? If I don't leave, it's a threat of arrest then, right?
So please exit the facility if you're going to continue to record, sir.
Wow, but this is a public
Continue to
building.
record?
This
or
is
you're
a
gonna
public
leave?
building, so you're gonna arrest me if I don't leave.
Correct, for criminal trespass. Yes, I already said that.
Criminal trespass.
Yes.
You guys are ridiculous, man. You know you're a fucking tyrant. You know that?
Probably.
You
But
are.
do
You
want the
are.
complaint form or
Yeah, I
not?
want that complaint form.
All right,
Hell
just-
yeah.
You're going to continue to record? Just wait outside.
I'm gonna continue to record. Definitely, I am.
Fine. Just you have to wait outside then. All the
This
way
is
out.
ridiculous. You see this
All the way
shit?
out, and I'll bring the form out for you.
You know I'm gonna forward request that, and you're gonna get a
It's fine.
complaint too.
B-O-R-B-E-E.
Because you know you're violating my rights right now. You know that,
No, it's
right?
all right.
Yes,
Just
you
go sit
are.
out there, I'll give you the form.
Don't touch
I'm not
me.
touching you. Go
Trust
all the
me,
way
you're
out,
not gonna touch me,
and
bro.
We're gonna
Trust
get
me.
the form for you, and you can fill it out.
Wow, you all gonna
It's
touch
gonna
me?
record,
Why
you
you
just gotta
all
be
charging me?
outside.
Why you
Just be
all
outside
charging me?
if
I
you
want your
wanna
business
record.
card too. You're coming up to me. I'm gonna forward request that
Do you
too.
want the form, yes or no?
I definitely want the
All right,
form
step
now.
outside all the way, please.
But why you gotta fucking violate my rights? For what? No, you're good, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not blocking you. No, I'm gonna stand right here, bro. I'm not going nowhere. Fuck out of here. Try to fucking violate my rights. Like, that's crazy, though.
Outside, right? Can you talk about?
I'm in this
Outside.
lobby. This is a lobby. Why
Outside.
are you
Thank you
why are
very
you
much.
pushing me back,
I
though?
didn't
Don't.
even touch you.
But you're like
This is your
walking up in me,
civilian
like
complaint
very
form.
fucking
Would you
violent.
like to
Don't
fill
do
it out
that.
here, or would you like to fill it out at home and mail it in?
No, I'm gonna fill it out, and yeah, I like to fill it out in here, right
Hey, you just
there.
have to stop recording if you enter
I'm
this
not gonna do that. I'm doing it for my own
Well,
protection. But
well,
you're
that's it.
you're recording for your own
Of
protection,
course,
right?
yes, I'm actually required to record.
Can I get your business card? Cause you're. No, you have a business card. Cause you're putting that body camera on. Why you guys violating my rights? I'm a journalist. I'm allowed to record in there.
You can bring it into any police facility in the entire
I know.
city.
Yeah, I know.
anyone.
I know the rule already.
You can
But
call it in, fax it in, email it in.
Thank
whatever
you.
you'd like to do, all right?
but why
If you enter the facility, you can't record.
why are you following a bullshit sign that's policy? That's
Well, I
not
enforce the
law.
laws, and that's
You
one of
enforce
them.
it?
Correct.
That's not a law though.
Yes, it is.
What's the law?
I don't know off the top of my head.
You don't know the law off the top of your
No,
head?
You know what it is off the top of your head?
I know.
What is it?
There's no law. That's the thing.
Oh, is it?
There's no law.
Okay,
No,
so
that's
we can argue
policy.
this.
That's a rule.
So we're blue in the face, but that's what it is.
But
You
what's the
come inside, you
law?
can't record.
But
So
all right,
fill it out,
listen.
fill it out.
You're a
Alrighty?
law enforcement, right?
Have a good
What's
night.
the law?
Have a good
Why
night.
can't you tell me the law? You fucking tyrant. You can't tell me the law? Shut the fuck up. I'll do whatever I want. You fucking tyrant. You don't even know the law. I'm gonna open your door again anyway.
These tyrants don't
I
know
need
the
to know
law
the
that they're
law
trying
first,
to
that you're
enforce,
to arrest
but
me.
they're going to continue
You're
to
trying
try
to
and
arrest
enforce
me.
it
I wanna know
anyways.
the law. Don't
There
push
is
the door.
absolutely no
Don't push
crime
the
being
door. I
committed
got
in
the
the
door
act of
open. Don't
filming
know.
in a public space,
No.
and the auditor cannot be trespassed
yes, I
or
can.
arrested unless he has committed a crime while
So I
filming.
can stand here
If you
and do
can't
this
even
then?
articulate the laws that you are trying
So
to
I can stand
enforce,
here and do
you have
this
no
then, right?
business having a badge because your entire job is to enforce the law. And if you can't even do that properly, there's no point in you even having the badge in the first place.
Get your sergeant out here. Or get your lieutenant. No, I want your lieutenant. Seriously, you're violating my rights. You're violating my rights.
What, the right to keep the door open?
No, you're violating my rights about recording in the lobby. That's a lobby. Back there is locked off. I can't go back there. You know that.
Go back there, but you're also not allowed to record.
So I can stand at this door and zoom in and out, though. That's okay?
That's not what I told you to do.
But I could do that, though, right?
I didn't say what you can or cannot do.
But I'm doing that, and that's okay, though. But do you get the concept what I'm trying to say, though? I can't go in there, right? Like where he's standing. But if I stand here, I could zoom in, but that's okay.
That is the sidewalk.
But
This is the inside
but I can
facility.
still see what's going on in
That's
there.
not what I said.
I know what you said,
Inside versus outside. That's all.
but I can still record from outside
I didn't
inside.
say what you can and cannot record other than the fact
But what's
that
the
you cannot
difference if
record
I was to
while
go
you're
in there and you know fill out my form
All I'm
inside?
saying is you cannot record while inside the police facility.
Yes, I can. You know I can. You still didn't give me the law. Can you give me the
I don't
law?
have to recite the law to you off the top of my head.
So go find it. I'll wait. Yes, you do. Because you're threatening to arrest me. Yes, you did. You
No,
threatened
you
to.
threatened to arrest me.
You threatened to arrest me for
Actions
criminal
will
trespass.
certainly have consequences. That's what I told
You threatened to arrest me for criminal trespass. Yes, you
Criminal
did.
trespass.
Yes, you did. Yes, you threatened.
Correct.
To, yes.
It wasn't a threat. And your actions, if you continue to do them, would have had consequences.
Would have had consequences of what?
Being
To arrest
arrested.
me for
Correct.
criminal trespass.
Correct. But then you
So,
chose to stop doing those actions.
so how about you arrest me
Go
then?
inside.
Because I'm gonna go
You come
inside and I'm gonna.
place under arrest. It's that simple.
Really? And then you're gonna get sued for that because
You
you're
step
violating my
outside the
First
building
Amendment.
While recording, you will be placed under arrest.
So back up and I'll walk inside.
All right. I don't have to back up.
Back up. I'm gonna walk inside and film. I'm gonna get arrested tonight. I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna challenge you to this because you know this is not a law. You know it's not a law. You
Back
can't give me the
inside,
penal
you will be
code.
placed under arrest.
So get your sergeant and your captain. I want to talk to the lieutenant because I want to know. Because I was at the 90th precinct, I was actually able to sit down in his seat and fill out a complaint form at the 90th. And he admit on camera that it's not law.
Once again, while recording, you will be placed under arrest.
So move out the way and I'm gonna
No,
get
I don't have to
arrested.
move out of the way. I work here, so we're gonna stand right here.
So, but I'm saying, let me walk in so I can get arrested. I want to get arrested.
You come in on this door.
But
man.
we're in
Come on
public.
this side.
Just let them know we're in public. We're allowed to do this. But if you move out the way, I'm willing to challenge you. I'm willing to get arrested. Why?
Because I don't think that's
You
necessary.
threatened to arrest me though for criminal
I don't know if
trespass.
Your actions subsequently will have consequences.
So if you move out the way, I'm gonna challenge you to this arrest.
I'm gonna stay right here.
So
I
what?
work here. I can.
But I can't walk past you then, because then that's assaulting a peace officer. I'm not stupid. You're beating me.
I'm not being here.
All right. So can I walk through that door and go in then?
I'm telling you, you're placed under arrest. You can't record coming in.
Bro, it's not a
Cross the
law.
threshold,
Are you a
you're placed
sergeant?
under arrest.
You're not a sergeant. Is there a sergeant here? Can I talk to?
Or would you like to speak to a supervisor?
I'd like
sir?
definitely speak to a supervisor.
For what reason?
Because you're violating my rights. I'm allowed to film in there for my protection. Yes, I am. You still can't tell me the penal code. You gave me a what? Wait, say that again? Unlawful?
A lawful order that you cannot come here and record inside the premises.
But what is the crime? What is the crime for that? What is the crime? For criminal trespass. In a public building? Do you know what you sound like?
Building police facility.
You guys took an oath to protect my rights. Do you realize that? You sound stupid right now. You
Feel like
protect...
that, I apologize.
Oh my God, you've been on 10 years already. You don't know?
It's actually one strike. It's fine.
One, what is that, every 5 years? I'm sorry. Oh, I was close, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Ballpark, yeah.
but-
Mantis tough. Wow, what are you trying to fucking assault me now?
Come back in.
All right, Tyrant, okay.
Alrighty?
And you ain't gonna do shit, believe me. I'm challenging you, that's why I move out of my way and I'll walk in
By
there.
the way.
How about you go back inside, get back to work. I'm gonna walk in there.
Outside. So I'm
All right, so go ahead, go outside. I'm gonna walk past you.
gonna stand right here.
Your post is outside. No, because I want to challenge your shit. You're lying, bro. All right. Don't close the door in my face, man. I'm public, bro. Don't do that. You know?
The fact that they haven't arrested him up to this point means that they know that he hasn't committed a crime, and they're standing there either waiting for him to commit one or try to bait him into committing a crime so they can arrest him. If they spent less time making up crimes and more time fighting crime, their jobs would be a lot less stressful, but they think a good use of their time is harassing members of the public. All of these tyrants need to either have their badges taken or be sent back to the academy because they clearly don't know the first thing about law enforcement.
All right, so if he touches my guy, then what are you going to do? You're going to do something if he touches my guy? All right, good. So let him know that we're allowed to do this out here, too. He ain't going to do shit either, though. We're out here fighting for people's rights, and people get all fucking feelings. But listen, man, I'm a journalist. I'm allowed to record inside there. You're violating my rights. No. There's a difference between that. There's a difference. I'm a journalist. I'm allowed to do this.
You're not a member of the public?
Yes, I am a member of the public. But that's not a fucking law. That's a policy. You know that's a policy. So give me the penal code. What's the law? You don't know it. That's why. You don't know it.
I don't have to tell you.
You don't know it. So you're going to say that on record that you don't know the law.
Off the top of my head, the exact...
You're a law officer. Can you go find the law? I would like to know. I want to challenge you. I'm going to stay here all night and do this, yes. Because I'm going to challenge you to this.
No problem.
Because you know you're full of shit.
Again, while recording, there are consequences for that.
For trespassing inside of a what? What prison is this? Is this private?
It's a police facility.
Is it private?
It's a police facility.
Is it private?
It's a police facility.
Is it public or private? What is
Police
it?
facility.
I get that. I heard you 4 times. I heard you. Is it private or public? Which one is it?
Facility.
Wow. You were definitely dropped on your head, dude. I'm asking you a question. Public or private? It's a very simple question. Just answer. Wow, this guy, you're a funny guy, man. Yeah, listen to him. Listen to him, bitch. Go back to work, bitch. Listen to him, bitch. Sarge. Hey, Sarge. This is the tyrants you trained. These are the tyrants you trained. I still got your door open. I opened your door again. You ain't gonna do shit. He can't tell me no fucking law. He knows it. He's a fucking full of shit. But I could stand right here and zoom in and do all this, right? Guys are clowns, bro. Fucking clowns. Fucking clowns, man. Unbelievable. Out here, freaking unbelievable. Fucking tyrants. 75th tyrants. That's gonna be another complaint. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed all the super chats. I'll catch up in a second. Just give me 1 second, I'll catch up. This dude trying to walk up on him like, what is he, crazy? Get the fuck out of here. He won't do shit either. He's fucking recording me. Oh, man. I want to know the law, man. I'm asking you the law. I really want to know the law. Can you please tell me the law? No. Get your hands off. Get your hands off me. You're assaulting me now. I'm going to be under arrest? No, that's a summons. No, you're not putting me under arrest right now. You're not putting me under arrest right now. Get the fuck out of here. Get off my phone. Get off my phone. You're touching me right now. You're crazy, bro. You're hurting my fucking arm.